RPP or lecture plan for this course BE 32302 Engineering Society. So basically, they have another code, BE 10202, okay, 202, the same credit value, right? But BE 10202 is for what I call senior cohort, okay, for senior cohort. Okay, so basically for this course, this is what I call lecture plan for the new code BE 322, okay, 302, okay. So this course is in order to provide knowledge and understanding about the importance of the ethics in engineering profession, because as the what I call the course name is engineers and society, okay. So you after you finish this program, I mean for those who join for the BEJ program and also BEV program, so at the end of the day, after you graduate, okay, so you will proceed with what I call as a registration for the graduate engineer, okay, for graduate engineer. So why? Because for those who are want to entitle as an engineer, so you have to register with board of engineer Malaysia. Okay. So why? Because that is they have a rule regulation. If you want work as an engineer, so you have to register with the engineering body. Okay. So that is very important. If it's like if you are not a member, so if you have a difficulty, or if they have anything happen, so it's not what I call, they have nobody to cover you. Okay? So for this lecture plan, synopsis is to provide knowledge and understanding about the importance of ethics in engineering profession, develop quality and skill required by engineers to perform their roles and responsibility competently for the benefit of mankind and the nature. Okay? Okay, as I mentioned previously, they have three academic staff conduct for this course, session 1, session 2, and session 3, and later they have another session, session 4, okay. So this course offer almost every semester, okay, almost every semester, but the premier semester is on semester 1, okay. Basically, the credit value is 2. Okay, you have a lecture 2 hours, no tutorial, no lab. But previously they have what I call visit to the industry. But right now, during COVID pandemic, I think it's not suitable to go outside. Okay, so you just focus on the lecture. Okay. Okay, if you notice the item number 7 here, it's about course learning outcome. The course as a CLO. The first is attribute the role of engineering in organization and society based on the engineering best practice. The second one is respond in both written and verbal on the engineering issue. So this is all the CLO that we proceed. So at the end of the day, the student will able to follow all the CLO. So this is what we predict. At the end of the course, you have those knowledge, skills, and also what I call you can demonstrate. You can demonstrate and analyze on all what I call engineering profession area. CLO number 3 is to demonstrate engineering ethics as a professional commitment to the nation. So this is a very important one. Engineering ethics is one word, and they have one chapter just discuss about the ethics. Then CLO number 4 is to analyze the requirement of regulation. So basically, they have many rules and regulation, acts and standard in engineering practice. So you have to follow. You have to have a knowledge about that acts and standard. So at the end of the day, you know, and you can do practice by complying all the regulations, acts, and also the standard. In providing solution on the sustainable and environment issue. This is also important, and that is a very ultimate important because at the end of the day, as an engineer, so you have to make sure about the sustainability and about the environment issue. Okay, in order, this is to show the mapping for the course learning outcome with the teaching methods. So for CLO number 1 is on your cognitive. So we will do assessment through quiz and also test. So that means you have quiz and also test. When we will conduct the quiz, we will conduct the quiz at the end of the what I call when, for example, we finish chapter 1, so we have quiz for chapter 1. Okay, so when we finish chapter 2, so we have quiz for chapter 2. So they have 5 quiz, but we have 6 chapters, but we have only 5 quiz. So that means chapter number 6 they have no quiz. Okay, so we have also tests. So we will conduct 2 tests, test 1 and test 2, which is test 1 cover from chapter 1 to 3, and test 2 cover chapter 4, 5, 6. Okay, but don't worry, all test is objective. Okay, it's objective. So so you just need to select A, B, C, and D. Okay, which one is what I call suitable, and it is answer for the question. Okay? Okay, so this is CLO number 1. CLO number 2 is about respond in both written and also verbal in engineering issues. So teaching method through online lecture, assessment through your assignment report. So you have an assignment, and also you have a project as well. Okay, so CLO number 3, which is to demonstrate engineering ethics as a professional commitment to the nation. So this is through video presentation. So at the end of the day, they have 2 assignment and project. But for the project, you need to produce for the report and also video presentations. Okay, so that's mean to demonstrate engineering ethics as a profession. We do assessment from your video presentations. Okay. Silo number 4 is about analysis to analyze the requirement of the regulation, acts, and standard. This is through your assessment from your project report. That's why at the end of the day, at the what I call the project instruction, we will ask you what is regulation, acts, or standard that you have to follow, right? In order to providing solution for the sustainability and also environment issue. Okay, so this is what I call syllabus or the content for the chapter. They have 6 chapters. Right? Chapter number 1 is about engineering profession, and sub chapter is about engineer and their profession, right? Branches of the engineer, qualities and skill of the good engineer, and many others. Okay? Chapter number 2 is about humanization of the engineering. So we expected that we will finish in 2 weeks for this chapter. For chapter number 1, maybe we need to finish in 3 weeks, because for this week, first week is just for introduction of the course. We will explain about project, we will explain about the assignment, how we conduct the lecture, and so on. Okay, so that's why we need at least 3 weeks. Okay, so we start lecture by next week, not this week. Okay, so for lecture for this one is 6 hours. 6 hours. For humanization of engineering, basically humanization previously is in chapter 4, but we what I call we make some changes and put in chapter 2. Why? Because humanization of engineering, they have what I call relation of your project. So we need to explain early about what is humanization of engineering before you can proceed with your project. Because for the humanization of engineering, they cater many things, especially on environment, safety, ethics, issue and protection, policy, acts and regulation. So this is all related to your CLO number 4 for the project report, and this is related to the analysis requirement of regulation, act, standard in engineering practice in providing solution of sustainable and environment issue. Okay. Chapter number 3 is about professionalism in engineering. Okay, they have what I call we explain about professional engineer, how to become a professional engineer, professional responsibility of the engineer, and the role of the professional body, ethic and morality in engineering profession, and also code of conduct. Code of conduct, this is very important because it's related to the ethic as well. Chapter number 4 is about engineer in organizations. So the discussion is about what is the engineer rules in the engineering thing, in engineering firm. So is it engineer can become person in the management or something like that? So this is they have what I call discussion about this issue. Organization culture, role of the engineer in decision making, and loyalty to your company and also your profession. That's is important as well. Chapter number 5 is about research and development (R&D) in engineering. So they have a discussion about this issue, basically on the fundamental and applied research, benefit of the research development, role of what I call research and development engineering, and also relate to the innovations. And last one is chapter number 6 is about engineering and globalization. So for this chapter, we discuss about global environment challenge, impact of the globalizations, engineer in 21st century global economy, especially on relate to the SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. So all engineers have to contribute in order to achieve what I call as a Sustainable Development Goal. That is stated by the UN, United Nations, in order to what I call we want to maintain or to preserve our earth, especially towards sustainability, and also to keep environment safe. So this is the what I call as a continuous assessment that previously I mentioned. First is about quiz. So they have 10 marks. So they have 5 times for quiz. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and Chapter 5. They have 2 tests, Test 1 and Test 2, which contribute 30%. So 15% for each test. Then they have an individual assignment. Okay, individual assignment 30%. So this assignment I will explain in deep later on. And also they have a project, 30% in total, but 10% for your video and 20% for your report. So for project is a group project, one group, 4 group members. Okay, so for your information, they have no final exam for this course. Okay, you can see this is the reference. Since they have, we still in the environment of the COVID-19 pandemic, so we, for time being, they have no face-to-face what I call lecture. We conduct through online. Okay, so maybe we do change later on, but it's depend on the decision by MKN and also KPT later on. Okay, so this slide show about main reference supporting for this course. You can refer to the all learning material or the lecture notes. Not the books. Actually, this is all the books. Engineering and their professions from the campus. Engineering ethics, concept and case from Harris. Engineering responsibility to the society from Vaseline, and many others. You can also find other books related to the engineering, engineering and society subject. Okay, as you know, cost regulation, that is very important. You have to attend, not less than 80%. That is compulsory. Student who do not fulfill number one, so that means they didn't attend, they didn't allow to attend further lecture, and 0 mark will be given for those students who fail to comply. Number one. Number three is student must follow and obey all the university dress rule and regulations. So since you are at the home, for time being, maybe for this what they call dress code rule and regulation, it's not applied. Okay. And number four, student must obey safety regulation during the learning and teaching process. So before I proceed, any questions?
So far, so good.
Doctor, may I ask, where is the date for the test?
Okay, week for the test. Okay, I will discuss during test and what I call project, and after this we will discuss. Basically, for test, okay, let me see. Okay, this is what I call meeting. Me and with other course coordinator, as a course coordinator with other lecture. Okay. So for the test, cover chapter 1 until chapter 3, and we expected that the test will be conduct on week 6. Okay, on week 6. And the platform that we suggest to use is by using Otter. Right? So it's like what I call this is just an objective question, 15 questions. 15 questions. So that's mean one question contribute 1 marks. Okay, one question 1 marks. Okay. For test 2, very simple. I think no need to worry. Test 2, chapter 4 until chapter 6. And we expected to conduct this test 2 on week 12. On week 12. Specific date we will inform you later. Okay. This is through what I call through agreement between you, student, and also lecturer. Maybe we have to conduct after 5 o'clock, after 5 p.m. Because we have many sessions. We have many sessions, and we don't want to student have overlap with other tests. And that platform is we use online. We use online. So, but you have to finish in stipulated time lah. Stipulated time. That means they have a time frame. Right? Maybe from 5 to 5:30. Just a simple what I call test. 15 questions. One question 2 minutes. Maybe only 30 minutes for test. For each test lah. Test 1 and test 2. this is what we expected, and we will inform you later on. This is through discussion between me and with other from the other session, and also with you, with the student. Okay. So they have also assignment, individual assignment. We expected the student submit for the assignment report is week 5. Project week 12. Yes, that is all the what I call planning. But you have to be ready lah. Be ready, for test is week 6 for test 1, test 2 week 12, and submission for the report week 5 and 12. Okay, that is what we decide to the meeting previously. Okay, any other questions?
Doctor, about the project is must relate to the some I mean the industry or outside of engineering matter, or just we can assume our project by our overthinking creativity.
Okay, I will explain indeed after this. You Johan, right? Okay. Previously you are from Poly Kuching, right? No.
No, I'm from Shah Alam, Poly Shah Alam.
Poly Shah Alam. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I will discuss in deep about the project after this. Okay, is it okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. So we start with this project first. Okay, project instructions. Okay. Okay. For group projects, it's contribute 30%. Okay. The group project is the topic is called engineer in society, but it's just case study in Malaysia. Previously, this group project, you have to what I call conduct interview with the engineer or CEO or owner of the company and other things. But for this, because of the COVID pandemic, we don't want to trouble the student to meet with someone, go to somewhere. Even what I call you can conduct through conversation through phone or through other online system like Google Meet or like Zoom. But we try to make simple for student. So you just need to produce the report and also to produce for the video. Okay, this is the problem statement. So Malaysia is blessed country with blah 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 blah. The following example, they have a critical problem that our society encounter and cause hazard to millions of the people in Malaysia. This is all the example. Lane closure at Billion roundabout due to crack at MRR2 Sultan Mizan Abidin Stadium previously collapse. Effluent belief to Sungai Songong pollution. This is very recent one, September 2020. NGO on the Linus pollution in Pahang, and also many, they have many what I call environment issue or engineering issue, like what happened previously during what I call construction for LRT, right? In Klang Valley, they have what they call batu yang jatuh kan, nampak ada kereta kan, ada yang mati, ada yang cedera dan sebagainya. Okay, so you can select lah, you can select any issue, but only in Malaysia. Okay, you can select any issue regarding to the anything that can cause hazard, can cause hazard to the Malaysian people, and also not just for the people but also for the environment, okay, for the society, for the nation, for the society, and also for the environment. Okay, so based on all the scenario, not just this scenario, they have many. So later on you have to propose to us, you have to propose to me what issue that you want to propose, and I don't want to see overlapping. For example, MRR2 is only one group doing MRR2, not other group. If Sultan Mizan Stadium, only one group, you what I call conduct the report for the Sultan Mizan, not other groups. So that means no overlap issue or any event that same from the other groups. So that means unique. For each group have to find the unique issue. So you can see they have many. Right now they have, for example, pollution in river, and river also they have many in Johor, in Negeri Sembilan, previously in Negeri Sembilan, but the factory, the company is in Nilai and in Negeri Sembilan, but the pollution through river and is polluted to the Selangor River as well. So all these issue you can discuss. You can select. You can what I call find all the issue through newspaper, through internet, through website from the KASA, Kementerian Air, Environment, and also because right now they have a new what I call ministry, Ministry Air dan juga Environment, tak silap saya lah. Okay, so this is all issue that you can raise and you can discuss later on through your report. Okay, mana tadi? Ni. Okay. Okay, based on this scenario,
Doctor, I want to ask, so basically our project is not just concerned about electricity, but also the others like the mechanical.
Yeah, this can be happen. Civil, mechanical, electrical, environment, chemical, any issue related to that can be harm for the people and also to the environment.
Okay.
Okay. So that means they have a huge topic but it's just happen in Malaysia. Okay. Something issue that happen in Malaysia. So if you switch on your TV every day, you can see the what I call very recent news, right? You can also use, for example, COVID-19, right? COVID-19 people that infected by COVID-19, but these people go outside, pergi makan dekat luar kan, and at the end of the day they can infected to the other. So this is also issue. It's also issue. And there are many lah. Okay, so choose one scenario. Write. You have to write a simple proposal. Only one page. One page. One page. Just need to have title, summary of this issue, and how you want to overcome. That is very simple. One page only. Okay. If I see not just title, I want to see the what I call the one page of proposal. If I agree, you can put the title at the Google Drive, at the Google form. Okay. If I agree, if I agree, so after that you can write your title at the Google form. Okay. After my permission. Okay. Okay, so number 3, you have to write a full report, which analyze the root cause. Number 4, you have to what's ethic, a breach of the issue, suggest engineering or science solutions. Then what SDG does? The SDG is Sustainable Development Goal. You can find from the internet also what is SDG is about. Number 7, existing government policy. So that is policy of act that's address the issue. And if the policy is not sufficient, what the policy or framework do your group propose to address the issue? Okay, so that means you have to, for example, you have to find a policy. If they have no policy, so what policy that you can propose? For example, they have no policy on that issue in Malaysia, but they have a policy in overseas. So you can use that framework or policy from outside, and you can propose to our community, to our government. Okay. For each point here, they have mark. Okay. So please to choose that what I call issue that you can answer all this one. Okay. You can answer all these questions. Okay. Okay. So this is what we expect that you have to explain in your report. For presentation guideline, so you have to produce recorded video presentation, and including discussion and also question and answer. Okay. Okay. Presentation should be self-contained, clear and precise. So we need to have good audio, and so we can hear what you try to explain. Briefly introduce the topic, background information, describe the content of the topic, analyze the result and conclusion. If they have a result, okay. For example, from your review, you can see they have the issue become increasing. For example, the pollution, the index pollution for the air pollution, for example, become increasing year by year. So this is you have to analyze the result and so on. Okay. So in your video, they have title, name of assignment, and team member. Summarize the full presentation, introduce the topic of your project, provide material, diagram necessary to easy the panel understand your presentation. Then you have to explain the content and main point of your assignment, conclusion and Q&A. So Q&A is referred to this question and answer here. This is question and answer question. So basically, if you are group member number 1, so you have to answer for this question. Okay, what professional value and ethic is important for engineer? Okay, if you are group member number 2, so you have to answer for this one. So that means even you produce the video, you have to answer the question, okay? Because they have a question there. Okay, what's some example of the professional ethic? What is the rule of ethics in engineering? This is for group member number 3. And what can happen if you break ethic as an engineer? And this is supposed to answer by group member number 4. Okay, for example, your group member only 3 students, no, not 4. So you just need to answer 3. No need number 4. Okay, understood, right? Okay, so this is the important date for proposal. Your proposal, that means I need to have your 1-page proposal on week 3. On week 3. So this is first week. Week 3 you have to propose to me. So I will what I call share with you the Google Drive, and you can upload all your proposal to that Google Drive. Okay, if I agree, you can proceed the proposal, and you have to write down your title to the Google form. Otherwise, you have to revise, or you have to find the other topics or title. Okay. Okay, now video presentation and report week 10 or week, previously week 12, right? Week 12. We try to put is week 10, okay? Otherwise we can change to week 12. For time being, we just follow this one, and week 10. Okay, just follow this one, okay? Because this is what I call this is a true meeting. This is true meeting, but this is what we decide. Okay, just follow the group project. We want the student to finish early, so you can concentrate to the other courses. Because for engineering society, it's not too difficult courses. You can many of students can score A for this course, unless you not submit for your report and also assignment, or you submit your report, the lousy report not good report, so you can get the lower marks. Okay, if you submit the good report and comply with all the requirement that we need, I think that you have no problem to score A for this course. Okay, grading for this group project, you can refer to the project evaluation form. So this is a project evaluation form. Okay, so you have to write down your group member here is metric number. Then this is the what I call report assessment 20%, related to the environment issue lah. Okay, so your proposal they have mark for your proposal. They have mark for your proposal. Report organization, we see report organization, how you manage your report, how you manage report neatly. So that's mean easy to understand. You explain everything. You manage figure, table with in proper manner. Analyze root cause and consequences. This is related to the this one lah. Okay, this is related to number 3. The question number 3. Root cause and consequences. Okay, ethic breach at engineering, science and solution, SDG address, government policy and policy or framework proposed. So this is all the content that relate to this questions, following questions. Okay, so 20 marks. And this is for your presentation. So we expected students to have interactive multimedia presentations, material and content. So we see is it all the material and content that you discuss in the report here? Is it you include in this video? Table and figure organization, project understanding. So why project understanding? Through the video we can see is it you understand. So project understanding, because this is a group project, so we need to what I call we need to, you have to make sure your group member is the same wavelength with the topic or the subject that you discuss. Okay, we don't want to see one group member is discuss about something else that's not related to the topics. So that is we see the project understanding. So that's mean understanding is something that's all you group member know very well about the topic. You can explain the topic, not only maybe 2 or 3 know about the topic or issue that they want to elaborate or they want to explain, but they have one group member they didn't know anything. They just start the presentation, and at the end they just conclude. So nothing what I call nothing. I mean that they have no connect chemistry. They have no understanding about the topic or issue that you want to discuss. Then presentation style. You have to what I call for presentation. You have to know everything about your content, your issue. Then not reading, not reading your content, but you have one point, you elaborate. You have one point, you elaborate. So we want to see like this, not just you have slide, you read. So that is not confident. It's not a good presentation style and not a good project understanding. You're supposed to just the good presentation is just use for example infographic. You have one figure or you have one table, then you explain naturally. So that we want to see like that, not read your slide. If you want read, I can read also. If you want read your slide, I can read also. Even my kid also can read. So no need to have explanation from you. Okay. My kid also can read. So we want to have what I call to produce engineer or produce student that have a capability to explain, to convey their ideas. That is very important. Then confidence level and question and answer. So you, like I mentioned previously, you have to answer all the question right here. Question number 1 until number 4. And also you can have what I call guide for the student to work for the research assignment. So because this is also you have to find your topic and gather background information. So you can find the information from not just from internet, from books, from article, from journal. So from there you can dig in deep. Sorry, they have a question from the student. Okay, then set your sources. Think about your information you need. Find books. Find journal article, information from internet, evaluate your resources, and write your assignment. This is the step in order to have a good research assignment. Or report assignment. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Doktor.
Do you hear
Waalaikumsalam,
me?
Doktor.
Okay, sorry.
Waalaikumsalam.
Tiba-tiba senyap terkejut.
Tiba dia hilang
Terus saya dah habis tadi, kejut saya.
Itulah.
Saya pun pelik kenapa dia tiba je. Tiba dia shut down semua. Tapi tak apalah. Masih hidup lagi. Okay. Sekejap kita sambung lagi kan. Sikit lagi. Okay, any question from student? Understood, right?
Yes,
Hello?
Doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I proceed with individual assignment. Okay. Okay. Nampak kan? Okay, this is the individual assignment. So individual assignment also contribute 30 marks. Yeah, 30 marks, but you do not need to produce video. Okay. For individual assignment is about the sustainable development. Okay. So this assignment is about you have to produce a report. Yeah? You have to produce a report regarding to the sustainable development goal. So they call as SDG. Yeah? The goal of the sustainable development is to enable all people around the world to satisfy their basic needs and enjoy their better quality of life. So that is very what I call quote unquote the good one. So that is the aim. In order to have a better quality of life for the now and the future generations. Okay, sustainable development stand for the two concepts, needs and also limitation. So need, to example, for the essential need and limitation imposed by the state of technology and social organization of the environment ability to meet present and future needs. So that is guideline lah for the what the SDG is about. So they have total 17 global goal for sustainable development. Okay, if you notice, okay, so this is the goal for the SDG: no poverty, no hunger, good health and well-being, have a quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequality, sustainable city, responsible consumption, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace and justice and partnership for the goal. So this is all they call it as a 17 global goal for the sustainable development or SDG. So this initiates in 2010, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, almost 10 years ago. So instruction assignment, okay, you have to refer for those goal. Choose one goal, only one goal, and write the report relate to one global case study, which occurred in other country that potentially relate to Indonesia. Okay, so that's mean globally. So you can choose, for example, no poverty, maybe in Syria, maybe in Syria. So you can discuss about toward no poverty in Syria, for example. But it's possible to be happen in Malaysia. For example, if Malaysia involved in war, maybe possibility we can what I call we can have a poverty issue. We can have a poverty issue. So zero hunger as well. Good health and well-being. So basically your report is relate to the global issue, not just in Malaysia, but global issue. You can select from other country, maybe in Syria, maybe in Palestine, maybe in Uganda, maybe in Singapore, maybe in Indonesia, and many others. They have many country in the world. So you can choose any country and you can select any topics regarding to the SDG. Basically, they have what I call project, SDG project to the specific country. For example, for water, for clean water, they have project in Indonesia, maybe in Riau, for example. So they have a few researchers from Malaysia involved in that project, and they are what I call involved in UN, and they give service to the other country. If you know that issue, you can what I call you can write a report about that issue, or who knows, maybe you have a relative or your brothers or your sisters involved in NGO, for example, or your friends, or your AWEX, or your I don't know, maybe your family, relation involved in NGO, or the service to the United Nations or to any NGOs, and the what I call the activities is toward the SDG. So give food to rakyat miskin, for example, zero hunger. In Indonesia, for example, reduce inequality in other country, life below water, for example, in Japan, how they basically they kill the whales, ikan paus tu dimakan kan, dibuat makanan dan sebagainya. Okay, so you have an issue, then how to solve that problem, right? Not you propose your issue, but globally what other researchers doing, and how they think, and what they are react, and also they propose to overcome that issue. Okay, students have to explain, relate to the problem occurring, then propose the appropriate engineering problem to solve the problem. Okay, so one global case study, so you have to select global issue, and you have to explain related to the problem occurring. Oh, sorry. Okay. Students have to explain a related problem occurring in Malaysia, and number 2, to propose an appropriate. Okay, so okay, so that means that is a global issue, but you have to explain and relate the problem occurred in Malaysia. Okay, so zero hunger, but in Malaysia, good quality, good health in Malaysia as well. So for this 17 global goal, because the student is almost 70 to 80 students. Okay, so they have around 17. 17. Okay, so for one, what I call for one issue, maybe I limit to 5 students only. 5 students. Okay, 5 students only. Okay, so you can select any issue, and later on also I will share with you Google form, and you have to write which area or which SDG goal that you want to solve. You want to proceed. Is it no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education. So this is what you have to do. So students have to explain the related problem occurred in Malaysia and to propose the appropriate engineering solution. Sorry. So you have to write a report by using this template. So you can download from this Google Drive, and due date is end of the week 5. Okay, you have to write a report and submit to the Google Drive like this, what I call format. I think, for example, 30 climate change for the carbon footprint of the food transportation challenge, solution, and its potential in Malaysia. So this is the example for the individual assignment. Then all submission will be screened using Turnitin, and 0 mark will be given for those have similarity more than 30%. Okay, no resubmission is allowed. So please make sure you not copy and paste. Not copy and paste from the any internet sources or from the any books. You just copy paste. If you read from book, try rephrase the wording. You read, understand, and you have to write by your own sentence. By your own sentence. Don't just copy paste, or you just copy what sentence that written. So try to limit maybe 10 to 12 page only. By using that what I call this reference. So just follow this reference. For example, for this report, they just allow you to what I call to write 10 pages. So you try to write less than 10 pages. Okay, so just follow the rule and regulation as report format like share here. Okay, and very important thing, because at the end of the day we will screen your report to Turnitin. Okay, to Turnitin. Okay, so please from the beginning you do not copy paste from any other resources. Okay, grading for this assignment, you can see like this one. Okay, this is individual assignment evaluation, 30 marks. This is related to the set number 2, respond in both written and verbal of engineering issue with fellow engineer. Okay, you have to what I call, you must have a report title, introduction, problem statement, proposed solution, technical solution, analysis and discussion, sustainable idea, conclusion, recommendation, and reference. So this is content that have to be available in your report. Okay, and this is the total mark at the end. What I call as a evaluation form, individual assignment evaluation form. Okay, any questions from student? Okay, right now they have 62 students.
Doctor,
For time being, sorry, I need to print screen your face. Sorry. Wait. So please be available. Okay. It's okay. You didn't switch on your camera, but I try to print screen.
Doktor nak tanya,
Yeah.
apa yang doktor terangkan tadi tu, doktor akan masukkan dalam otak ataupun doktor akan bagi by Google Drive?
Apa yang video
All about, I mean, group
okay.
project and so on.
Okay, all the material I will share with you through Otter. Okay, but if Otter have a problem and not what I call not solved in this 1 or 2 weeks, I will let you know later through website. Even if I want to shift to the Facebook, or I will shift to what I call Edmodo or something like that. Okay, I will let you know maybe next week lah. Okay, for time being, I share the material to the group website. Is it okay?
Okay, doktor.
Okay, so hopefully Otter can solve their problem. Okay, so later on any what I call material, even for the recording session, usually like what I did last semester, I share all the material including the video, through the author. Okay, so later on you can refer to the author for the recorded video. So they can be happen I mean it can be synchronous and asynchronous as well. Okay, so for those cannot they have a limited data or cannot what I call access synchronous, so you can what I call you can refer later. Okay, understood, right?
Doctor, the SMAP, the attendance.
SMAP attendance. Sorry?
Attendance haven't taken yet.
Buat masa sekarang ni saya print screen je. Okay, boleh? So you duduk diam dulu. Saya nak print screen. Jadi saya masukkan dalam ni lah. Pasal sekejap kemudian saya akan masukkan secara manual ke dalam e-attendance lah. Tunggu sekejap jangan keluar dulu. Saya stop dulu recording.